Ladies and gentlemen, if you are involved in the Astonishers, Asteroid Fight Club, the Atmospheric Defense, or the Prayer Warriors, I would like you to take a victory lap, pat yourself on the back, don't hurt yourself, and just be very proud of your accomplishments for hurricane season 2019. What we are looking at here is the NHC 5-day forecast cones for all the non-tropical, subtropical, unknown, tropical depression, tropical storms, category 1 through 5 hurricanes that we encountered. And did you see that? That was Dorian. Dorian looked like it was going to run ramshod over South Florida and then go up into Alabama. And then, like a mysterious force, stopped it in its tracks. Unfortunately, our record was not absolutely perfect. We did lose lives in Abacoa in the Bahamas. But if you look at that, it's like it hit a freaking brick wall and got turned out to sea. Now, just for the sake of prosperity, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody credit. I'm going to give Asteroid Fight Club credit. I'm going to give Atmospheric Defense credit, Prayer Warriors credit, Astonishers credit, and just say thank you. I think if you've been with me through hurricane seasons, especially when 5,000 people died in Puerto Rico, that never ever do I want a hurricane or a natural disaster to hit the United States. And so, just like when THORnews first started, and I started Asteroid Fight Club, we were worried about asteroids all the time because of the meteor in Russia that blew out a bunch of windows and a bunch of eardrums. And then we focused on asteroids so much, it wasn't really a problem anymore. And now, hopefully, it is the same thing with American hurricanes. Though we will need one more season to have the confidence we're looking for. And also, there was a time back in July, I got together with some of the absolute most talented musicians and singers on the planet at an undisclosed location. Wonder Woman and the whole crew poured their heart out. And we kept Hurricane Barry got chopped in half, and B, not a drop of rain fell in Texas. And in my opinion, that really set the tone for the entire hurricane season. And so I just wanted to say thank you, Wonder Woman, the cool kids, and all my crushes, especially the ones who showed up. That was an incredible night, one of the coolest nights of my life. I've had quite a few. You know, being Thor's pretty lucky. So honestly, I just want to say I couldn't be, other than the disaster in Abacoa, I couldn't be happier. For the United States, we ended up pretty lucky. I mean, about as lucky as you can get. Like, if you watch these things, the majority of them just got turned out to sea. And yes, I did hit my Florida storm, although it was nowhere near as bad as I thought. Sorry for that. I did hit my upper northeast storm. It was nowhere near as bad as I thought. Sorry for getting those wrong. I would much rather get us prepared for disaster and then not have it be disastrous, because that's how it works, dude. You know what? But like, even look, I've been doing this for 7 years. Think of how much more evolved and advanced we are as a whole group. Now, I know half of y'all only like to give credit to Trump for things, and that's fine. The other half doesn't like to give credit to any man. So I'll just, be over here feeling all good and fancy. Yay. Now let's get to the weather. Hey, happy December. I'm going to try and stay in a very Christmas holiday spirit. But man, I'm sure sick of everybody talking about politics all the time, like it makes a difference. And you're probably just copying and pasting what CNN or Fox News told you. That's not critical thinking. Geez, the political environment really has set Asteroid Fight Club back a bit. Okay, so this is snow cover for the United States. Here are your severe weather color maps with a winter tone. Here's what we're dealing with now. This is that record jet sting storm that came in on the West Coast, California and Oregon, and is now exiting the East Coast. And it's going to drop a snow bomb across parts of Massachusetts, Vermont, Now, I don't really get into the snow weenie stuff. It's, I worry about saving lives. And so whether you got 6 inches or 2 feet, usually that's not a whole big difference. Ice is the thing that really kills people. And usually you can have fun in a snow day if you know what you're doing. You got a lot of rain coming into California, yay, and then Nevada, and with some flurries and rain coming into Washington and Oregon, and then making their way to Idaho, Montana, and such. So you guys are going to get a lot of rain over the next 48 hours. So now we're looking at the 48-hour projection map. And as you can see, it's going to stay mixed precipitation-y up in the northeast. From the Great Lakes all the way to the Canada. And, like New York, you guys might get some snow. You guys might get some sleet. It's mixed precipitation. And nailing these down to the inch can be a problem. Also, Cranky Weather Guy's been missing for about 10 days. I haven't heard from him. I'm guessing that he took a break from social media and being the best weatherman on the planet. Because I don't know if you guys know this. At times, people are trying to kill us because we give the best information we can for free to everyone. Some people don't like that. And then B, due to the political climate, everybody's just got angry and is yelling about stuff. So if they don't agree with you, if you think it's going to be 6 inches and they think it's going to be 4 inches, somebody's going to be yelling at you. So let's all say a prayer and say thanks to Cranky Weather Guy. He has done a spectacular job all year long. And during that 1.5 hours before Dorian turned, I melted down. And he stayed on the ship wheel. So I appreciate that, man. But I tell you guys, I'm not good at the turn. When the hurricane is just supposed to magically turn because of the upper level low, sometimes I freak out. So, Okay. Yeah, if you'll notice, California, you're pretty much going to stay under some type of precipitation for the next 48 hours. And so we will check back in to see how floody it gets. In a weird way, Jesus died so the Jedi could live. Okay, and I want to say thank you to everybody involved in the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda crew. I haven't even seen this show yet, and it's already improved my Christmas 100%. Hashtag Asteroid Fight Club. And Steven D'Souza, the screenwriter of Die Hard, says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So, Merry Christmas and yippee-ki-yay-ya, y'all. Yippee-ki-yay-yay. And God bless Snape. We miss you, dude. And did anybody ask Scorsese how he feels about it? Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I watched The Irishman on Netflix. I thought it was great, though when Hoffa dies, then it gets boring. I'm not sure you needed that last half hour, dude. Hey, it is understood that a loud bang heard across London just after 4 a.m. on Sunday was caused by jets going supersonic. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys noticed, they have Baby Yoda hitting the button. How cool is that, dude? Let's all please take a magical moment to randomly thank Selena. I love you. Sometimes I wish it didn't, but whatever. Thank you, Selena. Okay, hypothetically, if Taylor Swift was really the last woman I made out with, and every woman I've ever kissed was prettier than the last one, who am I going to kiss next? Man, I've been asking this question for 2 stupid years. Peter Molyneux, I think Armando's point was that the 500 millibar chart could have been timed with the time of the 3K NAM image. This sounds nerdy conversation. I'm bored. I'm just skipping on. When is this? Be boring me. This is valid on the 2nd, which is tomorrow. Yeah, so you guys may be getting some chunky weather as that storm moves out. So be prepared for chunky weather, especially you, George. Oh, man, you're Astro Fight Club AFRN. I know you'll handle yourself. Thanks, Mr. P. Man, these nerds are talking about inverted Norland trough tomorrow to create blinding snow event. Oh, hell yeah. Everybody loves to make love in a blinding snow event. The SnowBOMB models are sniffing out a pretty impressive snow band. Like a dog in another dog's butt. Tomorrow, that could create snowfall rates if it sets up. 178 to 80, all the way to Garden State. Could become impassable Monday afternoon. Yeah, so you East Coasters, you guys make fun of us Southerners when snow happens, so don't die on the road. or that would be irony. Ebony and ivory. Oh, am I being annoying? I'll try to stop. The energy's weird. And no, nerd's not an insult. I'm a nerd, a dork, and a geek. New York metro weather. While just one possible outcome, the high-resolution NAM shows widespread snow developing in conjunction with the coastal low. We'll have further details as more data rolls in tonight. Man, Thor is always in some shit, huh? Come on, let him get the girl this time. Let him get the girl. I command thee. Let me get the girl. Woman. Okay. Speaking of lady pleasing, let's give the women what they want. And what that usually is the model runs. Yeah, 2019 is odd, dude. All right, let us start back at the beginning. And remember, these are just computer simulations of what we think might happen. So, you got your storm, but look how it comes and punches back the East Coast. It will have to be continued to watch, and it'll punch it as like a Category 1 strength hurricane. And then you got your next storm moving through. And so it looks like our next big storm will be around the 10th for the middle of the United States, and then the upper north, East Coast, and the South. And then the 14th, it revs up, and that one is going to cause some major flooding. Doesn't look very cold, but that looks like a pretty big flood storm. And so we are going to get a mild wild weather break, asterisk, for about a week. Hopefully somebody will find cranky. Although the West Coast, you guys are going to keep getting it again and again and again in wet fashion. And so we'll keep our eye on that. But so yeah, looks like after the storm passes over and passes out, our next big storms will be on the 10th and then around the 15th. And then that'll be some pretty nasty weather period. You know what I'm saying? And let me take this time again to thank George P., the King. Linda, your card was really sweet and cute. George P., my man. Lynn, you always put a smile on my face. And thank you very much for my 7-year THORnews anniversary present. That was wonderful. It's very thoughtful of you. And Linda did it too. D, the M, and the C. What do I got to do to get run on board? Just kidding. Your love is all I need, buddy. Cheryl, thank you. Darlene, Joy, Ellie, Tawny, Athena. And yeah, if I do owe you t-shirts, everybody, I got them coming your way before Christmas. I promise. It's a curse, an albatross. I'll get off my back, and I will make you guys happy. I promise. But we got 181 days left to go. Wait, $181 left to go in my goal, because I do this full-time all the time. And if you want someone who isn't owned by a corporation or a bullshit political agenda to be giving you information, I'm the man. And the number one compliment I get over the last 7 years is, you know what, Thor, if the world is ending, I want to hear it from you. Which is a weird compliment, but it's a compliment the same. And so I love the letters in the mailbox, just like Charlie Brown. And I was watching the Charlie Brown special last night. It's actually really, 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 really good, the Christmas special. The writing is fantastic. And so I got a birthday on the 19th, Christmas 25th, and just overall support. So if anybody wants to send a thank you for all the hard work, appreciation, Asteroid Fight Club, Planetary Defense Commander, just being a super cool guy, I'll take it. I love it. Gifts, anything, prayers, or you can send me money through PayPal. I got a Venmo, Cash App, a Patron. Thank you to everybody who supports me through Patron. You're all great, and I love you, and I will keep churning out the hits. But just thank y'all very much, and I will stay cool, and hopefully you will do the same, and we will have a wonderful closeout of 2019 and this whole damn crappy decade. Yeah, it's been a crappy decade, man. It's been like doom and arguing, divide and conquer the whole time. We're going to turn this ship around together. You heard me. God bless everyone. Stay cool.